next time. Yeah, for sure. Reading, please. Yeah, I'm doing Zodiac readings today. We are starting from Pisces all the way to Aries. So we're going backwards. We are going backwards today. I'm going to start with Pisces, then we're going to go Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra. You know the vibes. All right, Pisces, overall energy for the next week. Wow. Okay. Oh, crap. Hey, Google, play uncopyrighted chill hop music, please.
All right, here's a YouTube music playlist called Chill Lo-Fi Hip Hop. Copyright free. Chill hop music #NCM.
I get it. Awesome. Yeah, so top gifters will get a couple of cards at the end. Yeah. Let's keep doing that. And let's get helpful energy for Pisces. What the heck? Let me get some clarification on that really quick. What's this and this together, please? Alrighty, so first and foremost here, Pisces, your overall energy is man holding a heart. And I like this for you because there's a freedom within this, kind of moving from your heart space, not being worried about how anybody else is going to take it, just experiencing your life the way you want to. Happy birthday, Pisces. And yeah, so it looks like you're kind of letting your hair down within love right now, and you're not afraid to offer yourself. I feel like you're open to offers, or you're opening up to maybe place an offer or something along those lines is what it looks like. So I do love that there's an opening here. Now, internally though, we've got the devil, and that's actually paired with the sun. And this isn't as bad as it looks. It's moreover light being shed on an internal situation where you could have perhaps been in like a codependency or feeling codependent on something. Like, I know it's easy to fall codependent to your thoughts. Like you can't do anything unless you bash yourself for it first. I don't think Pisces usually have a problem with that, but it's something along those lines that's coming to light within this week for you, Pisces. You're going to realize that there was like a toxic behavior that you've been acting upon, maybe even subconsciously, not even knowing it. And here the light's being shed on that. So whatever issue that's been kind of plaguing you internally is coming to light. And that's not the only thing coming to light, because look at this. Your helpful energy is deception and envy. That's also coming to light as well. This is opening up an opportunity for you to see where somebody is sending you envious sort of energy, or if they've been deceiving you in any way, shape, or form. That is coming to the light this week as well. Even if you've been deceiving yourself, and I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. It looks like a good thing. Like maybe you're more powerful than you were giving yourself credit for, something along that line. So let's see here. Do we have any advice for Pisces, please? Duh. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And for advice, I think that that's letting you know that right now you're kind of letting go of dead weight. Everybody says things that don't serve you anymore. But what does that look like? It looks like a thought process that keeps pulling you down instead of lifting you up, or talking to yourself in a specific way, or allowing others to do that to you. Now you're kind of lightening up your load so you can elevate and rise above this sort of situation here, Pisces. Let me get you an affirmation here for this week. The more you listen to the heart, the louder the voice gets. Just saying, Pisces. There is something that your heart is trying to lead you towards, though, and I think that you're going to find a lot of, like, security in that, like knowing what it is that you want and then actually following through and then getting it. That feels really nice. So that is for Pisces. That's your week. We're going to go ahead and go on to Aquarius now. We go backwards over here. Ugly Pretty, hello, my love. How are you? All right, let's see what we have for Aquarius for this week. Thank you for the roses, my love. Wow. Okay, looks like we're picking a direction for Aquarius. What's going on internally for them, please? Oh, thank you. That's too many. I knew that was going to happen. Can we consolidate that, please? No, you can't. That's even more cards. It definitely looks transformative. Damn. Fine, I'll keep it. Hey, thanks for the follows, guys. I'm trying to get to 10K. All right, and let's get helpful energy here for Aquarius. For this week, please. Look at that. We're only taking one. Okay. So first and foremost, Aquarius, if you've been dealing with any form of indecision, it's, I feel like that time is over. This week, there's going to be additional information or broadening of consciousness for you to realize which direction to go down. It kind of looks like if you've been looking at, like, if I make this decision, then this is how it would grow. If I go this way, this is the way it would grow. And now Door to Spirit is making itself more available to you. So you can see, hey, this is the one. This is the direction to go into. So I feel like a dwindling down of of options. And it's your decision here to kind of choose one way. And it does feel like it's a more spiritual direction, something that's going to satisfy you internally, not so much just because of money or, material gain. It does seem like the decision or the route that you're taking is something more, like it feels better. It feels more wholesome. Internally, we've got a lot of energy. First and foremost, oh, yes, thank you. First and foremost, I've got the Wheel of Fortune, and that's paired with the Empress. So definitely looks like a birthing process happening right now. That's kind of changing the tides of once again, direction. And you might not even, you might be acting on it. I think maybe you'll make a couple of actual physical 3D decisions here, but I feel like it's a mental thing first. Now, this 3 is overpowering this one. We've got 3 of Swords in reverse. There is a mending of a heartbreak that's happening here, and you're really seeing the light in situations here. Like, you had a heartbreak that recently happened, or even if it was just lingering from a long time ago, you're really finding the light in that situation. Instead of taking it like, oh, FML, my life sucks, everything sucks. Like, you're not doing that. You're really kind of transmuting that energy and making it into something more malleable, something that you can, like, build from. And you are doing that quickly. You got 3 major arcanas here. And that's pretty major. I feel like this week for Aquariuses, you guys are going to be, as soon as you decide, it's like quick movement towards what it is that you want. All you had to do is decide. And truly, Aquarius, look at your helpful energy here. Destiny. Your heart's activated. Do you know what that feels like? It feels like being excited for your life, wanting to wake up in the morning, wanting to do the shit that you've been wanting, actually fulfilling the things that you want to do for yourself. And I also feel, especially for Aquarius, is because you guys are so far down in the line of the Zodiac, you guys are closer to the angelic realm. And it's even said that you guys are angels incarnate. So thank you for blessing us with your presence. Oh, thank you for the rose, my love. And it does feel like this is many lifetimes that are coming into one, where you have full and complete alignment and understanding of what your goal is, or what your promise to God is, why you came on this planet in the first place. So, wow, that's a pretty big week for Aquarius. Dang. Making a major decision. Okay, do we have any advice here for Aquariuses? Everybody, this will also be on my YouTube channel later on tonight or tomorrow morning as well. So you guys can check it out there, just in case you miss your sign. Helpful, ¿qué dije? Advice, right? Advice for Aquariuses. Dude, ooh, I just got chills on my right side and it came out of nowhere. The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. What did I just say? There's many lifetimes where there's an alignment happening for you. You are aligning to your true purpose here. And once again, it's going to be fulfilling. It may not be the easiest path or the one that you can see down the furthest, because like there's still some little details missing here, but you're really following and aligning yourself. I can't get away from that word, alignment. I release the past, or I let go of the past and live fully in the present moment. And that's you bringing like history into the present moment. It's if you allow your mind to be on autopilot really frequently, it'll kind of pull up old memories and old feelings, and then you'll get lost in that translation rather than kind of reasserting yourself, reinserting yourself into the actual physical moment. You'll have more control over where your mind decides to take go. So I feel that that's definitely helpful for that. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. Pisces and Aquariuses are having like major weeks this week. Oh, girl, I hope Cancer looks like that too. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. All right, so that's Aquarius. Do I have any Aquariuses in the building? Can I see a crystal ball emoji in the comments? Hey, Voodoo Kitten, how are you, my love? I saw you earlier, Blue Eyes. Hi, I'm trying not to talk in the middle of the readings, so that way I don't have to edit so much when I put it on YouTube. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get Capricorn. My Capricorns. Let's see. Ooh, Virgo in the house. Let's go. All right, Capricorn. Overall energy for this week, please. And make sure you guys join me throughout the week. I do personal readings on here, so if you're interested in that. Just in time, yep. Internal energy for Capricorn. Picky, choosy. That's what I'm getting right now, Capricorn. I feel like you're being a little bit picky internally on what you're going to allow yourself to experience. Capricorn. This week, please. There it is. Wow, that took a while, huh? Okay. Helpful energy for Capricorn. What do we got this week? Let's make it juicy. Oh, that looks real good. Yeah, guys, Taurus is coming. I go backwards. So first and foremost, I'm going to actually get one more card for this. What's that for? Ooh! Capricorn, your overall energy here is the 7th chakra. The 7th chakra, not playing about ourselves. No, especially not this week. Y'all are like in it to win it. Focus like a horse. 7th chakra, this is the ability to gather information, ideas, formations I'm getting, as well as like structures from the ethereal realm. I think that this door is open for you right now from the crown chakra. And you know what? I always say this too. It's like Michael Jackson. He wanted to make a song. He called his manager, his producer that night, and he's like, we got to go make the song right now. And he's like, can it wait till the morning? And he's like, no, because then Prince will do it. Because he knew that everybody that's got this ability to expand this way can get ideas from the ethers. And I'll tell you, I've been experiencing this myself. I'll come up with an idea and then I won't do it. And then I'll see somebody else do it. Ugh! But yes, Capricorn, this is what's happening for you right now, babe. Bottom of the deck there was the Ace of Pentacles. This is your ability to kind of make your own way. If you've been in one job forever, like Capricorn, you guys are able to kind of make your own pathway now. It's a golden opportunity for you, what you're able to grasp right now. I also think that this could lead to working in a group here, or potentially having somebody else look at your work, or be showing your work to somebody else, or maybe even considering investing in somebody as well. Call me. Bottom, or actually the internal energy here is the sun. So it feels like internally you are being lit up. That I also had the moon card here, and I feel like it goes hand in hand. There was a lot of darkness internally where you couldn't really see if there was any cobwebs in the corner, or if you really cleaned well internally when you did shadow work, when you're dealing with those internal issues. Like, it was still kind of dark and dim in there, and now it feels like internally the sun is shining, so there's a lot more light. So you can kind of see different areas that you weren't able to see before internally. And I think that that goes hand in hand with the 7th chakra. It's like everything's kind of lit up for you right now. There could also be a new, I already said that, new ideas. Literally, like, that's the main thing here. Helpful energy is fulfillment of wishes. Literally, look at this. Look at that, that treasure box right there. And I said juicy. And every time I see this card, it looks like a peach. You know, like the peach emojis that look like a booty? So your booty could be looking really good this week. Or, you know, you're wearing like those nice jeans or something. But it does feel like you look juicy. And you're kind of in the spotlight here. And I also see you realizing what you treasure personally. What do you personally treasure? That's going to be another main theme for you this week, is noticing, like, I don't really treasure this very much. And then other things you're like, wow, I couldn't live without this. So that's kind of coming to the light and to the surface as well. All right, let's get some advice for you, Capricorn. Shut up. Again. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I think there's like many things that you've been training for lifetimes, because there's this making your own path. There's realizing your true essence internally, understanding what you actually value in this human life now that you're not as worried about finances, or you're not as worried about like material gain. You're really able to look at different aspects, and I feel like that's changing something here. Or whatever the opportunity is that comes to you, you've been training for it for lifetimes. Like, this is what you've always wanted, or something along that line. Definitely going out this week. And then I've got, for your affirmation, I only make choices that are supportive of my healthy lifestyle. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. If you guys heard your reading, can I get a crystal ball in the comments, please? And if anybody wants to check these out, they'll be on the YouTube channel later on. All right, Sagittarius, what's your overall energy for the week, please? Oh, what is this? What is this? Internal energy, please. For Sagittarius, thank you. Dang, you are calm, cool, and collected. No freaking worries. Sagittarius, helpful energy. Okay, there's definitely some swords here. A lot of communication this week, for sure. Now, what's this right here, please? Okay, so let's talk about this. I'm actually going to go over the bottom of the deck really quick. So Sagittarius, I know for a fact that this week you are going to be feeling like yourself. And I mean, being authoritative, you're taking authority in your life this week. You're like letting your ideas kind of flow as well. But there is a little bit of hostile energy here in the beginning of the reading. Our overall energy is hostilities. I was like, why the hell is this happening? He's got the sword. That's communication. He's ready for battle. And I feel like he's not really worried about what the other opponent has. So he's taken off his helmet here. Like he doesn't feel the need to protect himself from that person very much. And the reason why I feel like this is happening is because somebody could have been being a little tricky, going a direction that you didn't expect them to go. They could be hiding some sort of intellect or information that you could have potentially asked them about, and they said no, they didn't know, and then they really did. But there are some hostilities here in regards to that. But honestly, internally, you are cool as a cucumber. Look at this. Queen of Spears, Queen of Pentacles. So 2 queens here, baby. And this one here is a super duper grounded queen. She knows exactly what she wants. And she's got the patience for it as well. There's going to be some major ideas for you as well here, Sagittarius, that are going to be growing and really kind of cementing themselves and rooting themselves within you. So you could have had belief changes as of recently, like some of the beliefs that you had could have been changing, and now you're kind of re-rooting yourself in those new beliefs that you've gathered here. So internally, you're strong. You're cool. You're not really worried about anybody else. I feel like because you're kind of reserved or removed from it, people are like, well, no, that's not cool. Like, why aren't you mad? Why aren't you upset? Well, because I'm cool, man. I got other things to worry about right now. Are you kidding me? Or other things to ponder about and create. Not so much worry. Helpful energy. Another sword, baby. Look at this. Triumphant success. And that's actually paired with the 5 of Wands. I feel like somebody doesn't, and this is weird to say to a Sagittarius because you guys know who you have in your circle, and I feel like you guys are mostly picky and choosy of who you decide to share your energy with or time. Ooh, happy birthday. But there's like some argumentative energy going on, and I feel like you're breaking through. Like if somebody's trying to argue with you or around you, it's like you're breaking through on something else. They're doing it behind your back is what it feels like. Hostilities behind your back, and you're not even worried about it. You're literally looking the other direction, rooting yourself in your new beliefs, not worried about what the hell anybody else is trying to do, because they won't really affect you. You know, it's not really going to affect you. If they're upset, I mean, does that really affect you? Unless you let it, right? And I just don't think it will. So let's get some advice here. I told you you're breaking through on something. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. You know, aside from the clear, evident, like, message from the card, which is to kind of go for what it is that you want to, even if it feels like a leap of faith, you're always protected. But aside from that, I also feel like there's some sort of dream life thing happening here. Yes, thank you so much, Janelle. And thank you, Tony. And I feel like there's some sort of dream life, like, what is it called? Like astral projection or something like that, that you might be like extra privy to this week. It may just be easier for you to do that, or you wake up extra tired, like, damn, what did I do last night? So yeah, but Spirit is letting you know, you're on the precipice of like this breakthrough intellectually, and that's what's happening. And if anybody's trying to come and give energy that's against that, they're literally working for the opposite team. And I think that's going to be more telling than anything else. So yeah. Celestial circumstances. What have you been up to? Oh, just dealing with celestial circumstances. I like that. Damn. Okay, Sag. I release the past and live fully in the present moment. There's something in the present moment for you specifically, Sagittarius, that's going to avert your attention. So once again, just like I told, I think it was Aquarius, like sometimes when you allow your mind to go on autopilot, it'll go into the direction that it wants to go in. And Spirit's asking you to stay in the moment right now because there's more value there for you. Maybe re-averting your mind. If somebody tries to take your energy, you got to reroute yourself and go back and like a horse. like Capricorn. Capricorn's a horse this week. So yes, my love, that is what I have for you, Sagittariuses. Can I get a crystal ball in the comment section? Thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much for the follows and the likes. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 10K. All right, next is my beautiful Scorpios. Hello, darlings. Any Scorpios in the building? All right, Scorpio. Overall energy for the week. Oh, yay. Oh, thank you, God. Scorpio, we need this energy right now. Internal energy, please. Okay. Okay. I feel like Scorpio's always got a little something going on. Just a little something. And let's get helpful energy here. That was fast. But I'm going to pull one more for you guys. Wow. Oh, I love that. All right, I am going to need a card for this, though. You need to know what that is. Okay, so first off, it kind of seems like you've been really riding the waves here, Scorpio. You're, no matter how crazy everybody else's emotions are or how crazy the world is right now, it seems like you're really keeping yourself afloat, rolling with the waves as the best you can. And you're really good at that as well, but sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. So your overall energy here for the week is Angel of Love. And this is an opportunity for you to allow your ideas to bloom. As you can see the flowers around her head, she has her heart in her hands. She's actively like ready to give what needs to be given. There's a very like giving or helpful sort of vibe from you this week, Scorpio. However, it feels more like avoidance, like there could be an avoidance happening. Okay, love, go ahead and send me a message. That would be the best idea. On Instagram. Okay, so Angel of Love here. And once again, she's pink. She's not red. I feel like there's a lighter sort of energy coming to you this week where you're not pushing anything. It's very accepting, very loving. Once again, just kind of like rolling with whatever's going on. Internally, I do think that you're going to notice that you've been taking on a little bit too much work, or you've been overloading yourself with work, and it's heavy. It does kind of feel like something is going to happen here where you're going to realize that you've kind of been taking the brunt of it. You're doing the most work, or you're taking the most hits, or you let everybody else be emotional and you don't let yourself be emotional, or don't let anybody else in to know how you're feeling. So if there's been an imbalance in that internally, you're gonna notice it this week. And that's the most helpful thing that can happen. So that way we can reassess where we are. And then your helpful energy is passion ignited and throat chakra. So here, Spirit's asking you, first off, because this one came out first, is to speak your truth. And I know that sounds so simple, like, oh, okay, whatever. But honestly, there's a lot, I don't want to say a lot of people, but the people that are around you wish they could have this openness with you, where you can actually verbalize and communicate how you feel, and what your truth is, what you believe in, and how you feel about that. And maybe any decisions that you'll be making because of those beliefs. That's also paired with passion ignited, and this is where I feel things start warming up for you. There is something activating, and I feel like it's coming because of this lighthearted energy that you've been holding with you for the week. It's like no matter how hard it gets, you're still giving and you're still loving. Like, dude, anybody else would have broken by now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I feel like, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave that. Let's get some advice here for Scorpio. I love the necklace. Thank you. Are you kidding me? The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This is unbelievable. This is the third sign that gets this card. And you saw me shuffle. So yeah, with this, there's an alignment that's coming towards you. It's like this tower moment internally here, Scorpio, is that last little bit that you weren't giving yourself credit for, which is probably all that damn work you're putting in. Pat yourself on the back a little bit, which you won't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And this is where you're kind of aligning yourself, and there's a passion that's reignited within you. And mind you, I said reignited, which makes me feel like either you've already done this or you've already tried this, but there was like something that didn't follow through the way you wanted it to initially. So now it's like you're reignited in that. Maybe music. Oh my God, all Scorpios are amazing chefs. So if you guys like stop cooking, God, I would love to have you cooking again. I think the whole world would. You guys are phenomenal chefs, phenomenal musicians as well. Okay. Perfect. I am thinking positive today and assuming success behind all my thoughts. And Scorpio, it seems like simple wisdom, but this is something really profound, because I think that if you keep yourself in that vibration, you're literally helping the door open. If you take yourself out of that vibration and just kind of become sour, you'll hold that door closed. It's like you're holding on to the thing. Spirit's trying to open it to give you this new uplift. But if you stay in that sort of like negative vibration, it's like you're holding the door closed, not letting it in. So I'm thinking positive today and assuming success behind all my thoughts. Y punto. That's for you, my love. Dang, Scorpio, let's go. Let's go. Alrighty. Oh, that's looking confusing, but so cool. Why? What happened? Oh yeah, that's what I did. I bought these cards and I made my own affirmations. Overall energy for Libras this week. Okay. You know what I notice when I do these readings, like the 1 minute readings similar to this, and I always see like the last sign and the next one always have something in common. Like they're going through something similar. Like next door neighbor signs are going through something similar. But it always comes out in a completely different way. So let's see what Libra's internal energy is. You see what I'm saying? Opposite. Dang, let's go, Libra. Libra's in the building. Let's get your helpful energy here. Dang. Okay, and I'm going to get one card for this just to see what that is there. For Libras. Yes. Okay. Ooh, nice. So there's some sort of spotlight on you this week here, Libra. It almost feels like there's like a vibration change with you. You're more excited. You're more happy. Ooh, princess, thanks. And it does seem like a new day. Like you woke up and you just feel better. And things look better and they look more bright. So, wow, congratulations for that. Your overall energy for the week is Angel of Love. And once again, a Scorpio just got this, but in a completely different context. Yours here is showing like a softness because I feel like you're winning something, or you're maybe getting promoted. It could even be a raise of some sorts as well. And because of that, you're kind of feeling cool. You're like, oh, okay, no big deal. You don't have to wear red or black or be very like upfront and center, because you're already upfront and center. So you can be like soft. I feel like there's a lot of ideas that are starting to kind of pop out here and bloom now that you're in this vibration of like winning. As soon as you start feeling that, more of that sort of energy starts coming towards you. And that's what I feel is happening for you this week. And then internally, we've got the Lovers. Look at this. There's a couple different ways we can read this. I'll get another card for it as well. But this could be you really embracing yourself, like bringing the masculine and the feminine in, This could be somebody else. It almost feels like you're maybe waiting on making an offer to somebody else until you feel whole yourself. And that's kind of what's happening this week. If you've been waiting to feel whole, it looks like you're really embracing who you are and accepting yourself for who you are and how you've became and how you have become this person. And but with that, I think that there's like a paused sort of energy in starting anything new. It's almost like basking in the moment. That's what it feels like. Basking in the moment of full personal acceptance. Yeah, man. And you know, that's what leads us over to our helpful energy, which is transformation. There's a freedom here as well. And maybe it's this financial change that's bringing you transformation where you're like finding financial freedom. So you're not so worried about fight or flight. Will I be able to pay for my next meal? Like there's a relaxation coming in that area, and your heart chakra is actually able to open. And I feel like you're going to be more excited to wake up in the morning. You're going to be ready to make plans that are exciting and ready to kind of go after them. And that's what it seems like here, spreading your wings, taking off this mask that at one point could have actually been a facade that you had created for yourself to be more palatable, to be more accepted. And now you're removing that mask to kind of view yourself. And once again, I'm getting mad chills on my left side. This is an intellectual thing. Like you're intellectualizing who you are and how you became this. And that full self-acceptance is having you transform and take off this mask for you to just be yourself. And then I feel after that, there's like a new opportunity like right around the corner. So that's just extra. Let's get you some advice here. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. Now with this, I want to say a little quick tidbit. I know that it's been said that a person's voice, like the vibration that they carry, can actually trigger something in somebody else. So I think that if you haven't been giving yourself enough time and space to like verbalize what you want to say or be able to communicate because you're nervous, or maybe I don't have all the information, maybe I'm not as well equipped as I think I am, and I feel like you are, there's kind of a need to jump out into the water and start swimming. And if you realize it takes that first step in order for you to know if you're ready or not, truly. So Spirit's asking you to kind of, now that you've transformed and you're able to take off the mask, is to kind of come out of the cave now. Maybe it's okay to express yourself, and you can feel more comfortable in doing that because of the changes that you've already gone through. And we have, as your affirmation, create heat in the body to re-spark your fire. Create heat in the body to re-spark your fire. And once again, water holds memory. And as adults, we're about 50% water. So it's good to kind of sweat out the old and drink some new clean water to get yourself like cleansed out. You know what I'm saying? I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Libra, I feel like I was there forever with you. I didn't realize there were so many zodiac signs. Yeah, dude, there's 12, man. There's 12. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get to Virgo. Do we have any Virgos in the building? Virgo, overall energy for the week, please. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a Virgo rising, so you know I'm invested. What do we have internally for Virgo, please? I'm a Libra. Thank you so much. Yay, Annie. It looks like your week is going to be pretty good. Internal energy for Virgos, please. Oh, so you're just kind of letting it happen. No pressure. Okay, and helpful energy for Virgos, please, this week. That was fast. I love it. It's my favorite one. All right, and any clarification here for these two? Oh, this right here? something's changing significantly, but yeah, okay. And anything for the solar plexus, that was fast. All right, so first and foremost, dang, there is movement this week. There is movement this week for you, Virgo. It feels fast. It reminds me of like packing up the whole car, and it takes forever to do all that, but as soon as you're in the car, it's like go, go, go. That's kind of the vibe that I'm feeling. Like you've been in maybe a waiting period, or, you know, waiting to kind of move or something like that. Action is happening this week for you, that's for sure. Overall energy that we've got here is appreciation. Ooh, Virgo, let's go. So appreciation here with the pink flower. Somebody is noticing you. And I've also got supportive energy for that same remark here with 6 of Pentacles. So it does look like somebody's picking you over somebody else here, Virgo. There's going to be a lot of appreciation. It kind of seems like, here's a couple things. One, I feel like a friendship is blooming here within this week. You could be choosing a specific friend or allowing somebody to pick you. This could also be somebody trying to court you, like coming in to make an offer or something like that. And alternatively, third, this could be for a job where you're getting picked over somebody else's, over somebody else here. So appreciation is all around you. I feel like you're kind of glowing and you're chilling. You're not like seeking like that attention. Words, Jasmine. You're not really seeking that attention. It's just kind of coming towards you. Because internally, we've got the Hangman. And this is you literally waiting for further enlightenment. Waiting to understand something better or more thoroughly. And especially for Virgos, I know that you guys don't move without having all of the information in front of you or knowing all the details. That's also paired with the 8 of Cups. So it feels... Ooh, thanks a bunch! So it does feel like you are kind of leaving something in the middle of the night here. And what that would say is there's an emotional way of treating yourself here, Virgo, that you're not going to allow yourself to do anymore. And it could even be with those details that I was just talking about. Like feeling overwhelmed with never knowing enough, never having enough information. God, I feel this way all the time. And it's like, no matter how much I study, it's like, oh, but I should have got that detail. I should have got that detail. Like, it's overwhelming and it kind of stops the progress. Ugh, what a drag, right? But here you are seeking further enlightenment. And I feel like you're slowly but surely moving away from those pressures that you put on yourself with your intellect, with your knowledge and your decision-making skills here, Virgo. So internally, there's a lot of growth happening this week. It does seem like a little bit of a silent sort of internal body here. No one's screaming at you or anything like that, which is nice. And then your helpful energy, baby. Oh, my favorite. Solar plexus chakra. And this is your willpower, confidence, as well as being able to set a goal for yourself and having the energy, the vigor, and the vitality to go after it. And that's what it seems like is helping you here, is like this yellow energy. If you don't have yellow around you, I'd get some yellow something. Pillows or flowers or a shirt. So yeah, just so you can have that energy around you. I do feel like here in the past, though, there could have been like mental arguments or frustrations that were happening in this area. And now it seems like it's opening up as well. This could also do with low self-esteem, feeling bad about yourself, self-doubt, procrastination. And those are relieving themselves now. So this week, you're not going to feel so pressured is what it feels like, which is really nice for a Virgo. I think you'll feel the difference, like the lightness. Let's get some advice here for Virgo. Oh, wow. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And that's, for some, this could actually be a personal 3D person, like a passed on loved one that was with them, that's watching over them. But, excuse me, for others, Spirit is trying to let you know that, like, you're not alone on this, but like nobody is alone here, dude. We're being watched like 24/7. Some would say that we are pretty much the TV show and people are watching us, or these entities are watching us. And I do feel like you've got a good support system and a support team. And I'm sure that that's difficult for Virgos to like want to believe. You're like, I just don't want to believe that, whether it's true or not. I don't want to, because it doesn't make sense. And I can see that, but I do want to let you know that if you were to ask for some signs from those guides, that they'd give them to you. I can tell you right now, you can manifest feather. Like, hey, if you're with me, you know, let me know. You can send me a feather, or send me a picture of a cat or an eagle or an elephant. And you get to, you know, just kind of communicate with them. They'll communicate back. It's not like, you know what I mean? Ow, what did I say? It says your energy is cleansing. People attract to you, and they sure do, baby. And they don't just attract to you, they pick you long term. And that's what I see is happening here for you, Virgo, this week. So be careful though, because as well, your energy is cleansing, people attract to you. You're trying to spend some time. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to spend some time in contemplation, and others are like, hey, can you listen to my story? Hey, can you listen to my problems? Hey, I need, maybe not this week. Maybe next week. Contact me next week, and we can talk about all your problems. But this week, I need to think about my own progression. So that's what I see for Virgos. Great. Any Virgos in the building? Can I get you guys to send a crystal ball emoji in the comments? I'm going to need some coffee for Leo. Do we have any Leos in the building? Hey, guys. So excited for Cancer. Girl, me too. I'm excited. I've also had quite a bit of coffee, so I'm not sure what it is. All right, let's see. Leo's in the building. What do we got? Yes. All right, what do we have here for Leos? Oh, if you guys aren't already following me, thank you for following me. Yo, let's go. All right, Leo. That was so fast. All I had to do was say your name. Okay. Leo's internal energy, please. Really? You got the exact same card for your overall and internal. What's the helpful energy here, please, for Leo this week? Damn. And can I get, yes, all this, please. What is this? Affecting particularly. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. So, first off, Leo, for some of you guys, I'm just going to come right out and say it. For some of you guys, I feel like an ex-person could be coming back. Or for my masculine Leos, you guys could be the one to go and offer something back, or like offer something to somebody. Could have been a friendship that you want to turn into something more, or that you missed or something like that. Though that could be coming up this week. But your overall energy here is man holding a coin. Nope, Cancer's next. We go backwards. So, man holding a coin here. This is showing me how grounded you are this week. And there's a comfort within this as well, where you kind of allow yourself to let your hair down. There's a relaxed sort of state to you. I feel like you're looking at all of the beauty that you have in your life, and you're grounding yourself in that beauty. Like, you're not straying away from that. Yeah, that's actually paired here with the 9 of Swords, which is anxiety. So that's a big turnaround in energy. This is like anxiety, sleepless nights, too many details in your mind that you can't sort them out, so it kind of overwhelms you. And yeah, it feels like you've left that behind here. You've kind of removed yourself from this state of overwhelm, whether in the mind or in your heart. There was an overwhelm that you couldn't really like put down. It could have been for a long time too, so you didn't even notice anymore. But what you will notice is the change, because here you are grounded and feeling a lot more centered. maybe even center of attention. Could be center of your own attention. You're not giving it to anybody else. Internally, we've got that same card, King of Pentacles. And this is where your ideas are hardening. They're thickening. Like, you're trusting yourself and where your mind takes you a lot more than what you used to. And that's also paired with the Page of Swords, which would signify like a message, like a messenger of sorts. So it feels like internally you're talking to yourself. You're just having a conversation here, and you're allowing your mind to take you wherever it is that you want to go. And then you say, okay, I like this idea. Let's go and solidify it. So you're solidifying belief structures. You're solidifying feelings, structures, processes that that you'd like to have in the future and you want to implement now. You're starting to implement a lot of different structures here, Leo. And you're super grounded, like super grounded. I don't think I've ever seen that energy for you before. Like 2 King of Pentacles. And then that leads you towards transformation, baby. And just like I said, where you're leaving this like anxiety-based thinking behind, and you're moving on to a new sort of realm for yourself and within yourself, then that breeds transformation. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. You're spreading your wings here. You're taking off this mask of which could have been a facade that you put on to fit in somewhere or be socially accepted somewhere else. And now you're kind of taking it off and allowing yourself to be who the hell you are, baby, which is fantastic and wonderful and gorgeous. And once again, letting your hair down. There's like a tightness that you were experiencing before, and now like everybody's got their hair down. Look, this is all crazy over here. So you're really just letting yourself be you this week as well. And I feel beautiful ideas are going to come out of that vibration. I would definitely write it down, because within this week, as soon as you get an idea, I feel like you can make it tangible. So as soon as you know, like, oh my God, I want to go down that direction. How can I do that? You know, you look at where you want to be and where you are, and then you make a nice little trail from there down to where you are right now. So it makes an easier pathway. Yeah, like creating better solutions as well for Leo this week as well. Advice? Minticon. Longing for home. Belonging. The original light workers. Now, this, Leo, is where you realize that you have bigger questions. And the more you ask bigger questions, the bigger your answers get. Yes, definitely starseed energy here for sure. I usually don't like to use those like trigger words because you know what I mean? They've been generalized. So if I can just explain it, you know what I mean? I feel like you'll grasp it better. So there's bigger questions that you're asking right now. Where do I belong? What did I come here for? What the hell's the point of this? And little by little, and I mean little by little, Leo, they're showing you in like the tiniest of things, like a little snail or like the way a little plant grows. Like that's where you're going to find the big answers, is in the tiniest little things. And I feel like it's very planet based, like the earth, because you've got so much earth energy here. Even with the butterfly, like maybe, I mean, everybody knows how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, but if you were to watch the process, it may hit you differently right now. So yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Let me get you guys, okay. Sit up straight, energy flow. So this is talking about how you've transformed, and now there's a specific essence and posture that you would have to take with yourself now, since you've changed. And I feel like the way that you carry yourself speaks a lot about your internal feelings about yourself as well. If you feel like you're crappy or everything sucks, you're going to be hunched over and you're like, whatever, I don't care. But when you feel good about yourself, there's like a raise, there's like this beautiful, much better energy flow that you'll be experiencing in the body. Crouching over like that really does kind of cut off some energy. And then it makes you feel crappy after a while. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is what I have for Leos for the week. Any Leos in the building? Can I get a crystal ball emoji in the comments? Ooh, so now we are on to the best sign in the world. I'm a Leo. Oh, dope. Dope. Looks like a good week for you. Lots of great ideas coming through. All right, Cancer. Cancer in the building. Let's go. Internal energy for Cancer this week. Yes, let's do it. Baby, yes. That's what that's what I want to see. All right, all right. Helpful energy for Cancers, please. And it came out face down. Hey. Okay. OMG, this is fantastic. So, I'm just going to grab a couple more cards just to be sure I'm on the right track here. Speaking of track, what is that? Please, for Cancer for the week. Yeah. Holy cow. First off, I'm getting a lot of solidifying for Cancer as well. But this isn't like, it feels like a long-term decision that's happening this week as well. Okay, and you'll see what I mean. It just doesn't seem like it's like, here, I've got Journey as your overall energy, my love. And with this card, she is actively walking towards that solar plexus chakra. And that's the chakra where you're able to find your confidence, find your self-worth, commitment to your goals, and having the vivacious energy to actually get through it and go towards them and finish it up. So that's your overall energy here, and that's paired with Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. So it does feel like there was a couple, like, some mental arguments happening here within your overall energy. Like, do I go this direction? Do I follow what I want, or should I do what everybody else wants me to do? Maybe I'd be more helpful over here. Maybe if I did this. A lot of pondering happening here. Yeah, it gets a little overwhelming there, but you do find one and you decide that's what I'm going after. And as soon as you know what it is, baby, you jump on that damn horse and you go. And you are literally going. And this is the direction that you're supposed to be going, because it's what lights your heart up. Internally, the Wheel of Fortune, and that's paired with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a major transformation internally for you, Cancer, this week. And it does feel like there was stagnation or a pause or fear of judgment or feeling like you didn't have enough knowledge or whatever. You feel like you didn't have enough to start moving the wheel here. And now it's moving for you. And that's what's happening internally. More action that's happening where you're kind of, I don't know, like things are moving. Things are moving now. Decisions are being made. You're acting on what you want to do. All those things are starting to move. It's multiple things. That's why I can't really pin it down. And your helpful energy is new beginnings, baby. You're walking out of an old door, legit. So that's also literally, it's like you decided to do what you wanted to do and go after what you wanted to go after. And now the tides are changing both internally and externally. And now you're walking out of an old door and what seems like to be a new world. It does feel like manifestations coming through here, Cancer. Something serious too. It's not a little thing that's happening. It's maybe something you've been pondering for a long time that's finally starting to move. Yay! Let's get some advice for Cancer. Please be juicy. They're being picky with... What do we have? There it is. Okay, Cancer, this is for you. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. There's a couple of things that I'm getting with this that are a little bit different. One, I feel like some of my Cancers do have the ability to contact passed on loved ones and or spirit guides. Others of you who might have like Taurus in your chart, Yisby, right? Others of you who might have like Taurus in your chart, there's like something with animals here that you might be able to do. I don't know, like maybe you just know what they want when they want it, something like that. But it does feel like there's an embracing of a power or a gift or an ability that's happening here as well. And Spirit wants you to know that you're not alone in this. Like whatever it is that you're accepting or understanding on a much deeper level, like just because you're wrapped up in that thought doesn't mean that you're not still being watched over and you're not still being protected. You are. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, especially when you're following your heart or following your true success or what you want. You are protected because that's your promise to God. So let's get you an affirmation. Your energy is cleansing. People attract to you. So once again, I think Virgo got this one. There could be people who like want to like use you for your energy, where like I don't know, maybe somebody will come talk to you and then they feel better afterwards, but you feel heavy. And this has nothing to do with me, but just in general, this is my job, so I'm good. But, you know, for other Cancers, this could be the issue here. So just make sure that you're, you know, noticing if somebody's trying to take it too far or whatever, because you've already went over your boundaries. You've set those clearly. So let's not fall back on them now. But somebody might try and test that boundary this week, and it does feel like a test. Like, did you really learn that your energy is valuable and you need to make sure that you have enough for yourself? So, yeah, those are some questions that might be coming up as well. But transformative week for Cancers. Let's go, okay? Gemini, please. Oh, okay. Gemini, internal energy. Really? Oh, I'll take it. It's a lot, but we're going to take it. I feel like we need all that. And Gemini, helpful energy, please. Gemini, helpful energy, please. Okay. Damn. All right, and connect this for me, please, for Gemini. I feel like some Geminis just saw their first gray hair. I don't know where that came from. All right, I'll leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. Don't yell at me. All right. Ooh, lots going on. Damn, why'd I keep shuffling? Damn. Okay, Gemini, first and foremost, let's go over your overall energy. I've got man holding a coin. This is fantastic. Why is it black? What? The deck? So, man holding a coin. This is some grounded ass energy, especially for you, Gemini, because you guys can be a little up here, and Spirit's kind of bringing you down, not down, but like more grounded onto the earth again. So instead of being so like airy or so consumed within your thoughts and you know, your thinking, you're coming back down to reality here. It does feel like you're a lot more grounded this week. There is a relaxation to this as well. I do think that you could benefit from having some flowers around you, perhaps purple, or going to the park or something. Just being outside, I think is going to be helpful for you this week. For some of my Geminis here, if you're expecting somebody to come and offer something to you, I don't think it's this week. I think that this person's holding on and not making the offer. Not yet. Not yet. And I see that internally as well with the Fool card. In this deck particularly, there's still a string kind of holding on to him. So there's something stopping a process, but it does look like an opportunity will be coming to you soon, but it's not quite yet. They're still holding on to something. But as for you, you are feeling grounded. You're understanding yourself much better, and you're feeling kind of free, just free to be yourself. Internally, we've got, like I said, the Fool, paired with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So this is a lot of work, overwhelming workload. This could be maybe you've got a bunch of kids, maybe you've got a bunch of jobs, maybe you've got housework. It just feels like there's a lot that you're carrying on your shoulders, and internally you're going to realize that. I think that there's a couple of things that you've been hiding from yourself internally, and as those things come to light with the full moon that we're experiencing this week, that's when I feel you're going to really act upon something internally. I think you're going to notice, like, damn, I've been trying to go after this. But for some reason, I can never seem to get it off the ground. What the hell is going on? Boss, this full moon is going to tell you what it is. And you're going to realize how much work you've been doing with that 10 of Wands. You're coming in to cut that shit out. You're like, no, that's enough. That is enough. I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. Yeah, that's it. I'm not signing up for any more. And actually, I'm going to take some stuff off my plate. And that's what you're doing. Look at how barren the land is here, as opposed to this. Super busy, a lot going on. And you're really kind of dwindling down what you put your energy into here, Gemini. And that seems to be really, really helpful in your expansion, or this thing that you're trying to go for that hasn't really been able to happen yet. So yeah, but once again, I do feel like you've been hiding that sort of information from yourself, or not looking at it, actively trying to still keep the same workload, but by doing it a different way or something. Working smarter, not harder. I don't think it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to cut the cord somewhere. And it does feel internally that's what you're doing this week. Helpful energy, which is great because that gives you freedom, right? And that might be what actually triggers this, is feeling freedom in a different area of your life that you're like, damn, I want that type of freedom everywhere. And that's what makes you realize where you're not so freed up yet. Helpful energy, fertility, baby, look at this. These are phenomenal ideas, and each idea that's coming out of your mind right now has this opportunity to grow and be more significant in your life. Like, each idea or process of thinking that you're going towards is helpful for you. So kind of maybe write down your ideas. There's a very fertile energy about you this week that Spirit's trying to give you, so you can move from your heart space and actually create something that you want. So creation this week for Geminis. And that's paired with the Knight of Cups, which is a message of creativity as well. I think there's a lot of creativity for you guys this week, especially after you cut that cord that's been holding you down here. You're really going after it and setting yourself free of something. All right, let's get some advice here for Gemini. So we just saw that full card, right? Where he's like still stuck with that line. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. And this is what I'm telling you right now. There's that freedom that you've been seeking. And God's like, yo, if you're nervous about leaving this thought process or this person's memories in your mind, Spirit's like, bro, leap. I got you. I promise I will catch you. So there is kind of a leap of faith that Spirit would like you to take this week. You've overcome a lot already. You can trust yourself in this. You can trust yourself. And it's not like you don't want to go. You've been wanting to, but there's been something holding you down. And now that you actually had the audacity to cut that cord and let yourself free, Spirit's like, okay, we'll jump. Vamos, let's go. Wow. Affirmation for Gemini. All right, okay. Look back 6 months. Now, 6 months is, your normal waiting time of processing for manifestations. So let's say what you're experiencing right now has already been manifested by past you 6 months ago. So I would definitely look back 6 months to see where you were personally, that you were manifesting what you're experiencing right now. That way, either we make different decisions this time around, or we choose which one you want and we can make the same decision. Know what I mean? And I am open to receive. What are you going to get? I don't know. But you're open to receive, and it seems like it's probably freedom, dude. Let's go. Thank you, Ugly Pretty. Thank you, my love. Dude, I went through 3 makeup looks today. And I'm like, just put it in the corner and hurry up. Oh. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you, my love. That looks like a really freeing week. And creative as well. Don't forget that. All right, Taurus, let's get your overall energy. God, universe, please, let's make this juicy. Let's make it good. Let's make it a good week. What do we have for Tauruses? Oh, okay. I'll take that. Yes, thanks, guys. Look at all those beautiful purple balls. Internal energy for Taurus, please. And helpful energy for my Tauruses. Helpful energy for my Tauruses. Last Taurus, we blew it up. Take it easy, bulls. I know, right? Okay. Let me piece some stuff together here. Piece this together for me, please. Hey, love. You want some of this? Vamos. PayPal profits. That's cute. Try me. All right, let's go. I'm done being feisty. No feistiness today. I'm wearing pink. No feistiness. All right, let's go. Actually, I'm going to have to get one more for that. What is that? Because that's a big difference. For Taurus. I see. So let's go ahead and get started with your overall energy here. Dude, goddess of the moon, baby. And this could be god of the moon, goddess of the moon, you know, whatever you like. But this is deeper acknowledgement and acceptance of two things here. One, your emotion. Sometimes emotion can get overwhelming, just like this. Yes, I did, Tanya. Just like this waterfall that we see here. Like, that's how I feel your emotions can get sometimes, like overwhelming, and it just washes over you. Now, this week, I feel there's a new appreciation for that. And it almost feels like a cleansing as well here, Taurus, for some reason, because paired with that was the Ten of Swords. So you know that's an ending. Over, out of there. And this would come in many different forms. One, this could be a thought process, the way you communicate with yourself internally, what you allow your mind to think about yourself, and the directions you allow it to go. Alternatively, this could be a communication, like a means of communication that you're releasing and kind of letting die off within you. And this could be a relationship as well. But you know what I mean. Can it be related to health? This is a cleansing process. If this was related to health, I would say that this would be a couple of chakras getting unblocked here. Perhaps the throat chakra, the third eye, as well as maybe even the crown. And that could be like headaches, thyroid issues as well, like with the throat, things like that. That could be removing itself and releasing itself. If it was related to health, that's how I would read it. And these overwhelming feelings are now kind of, you're allowing them to wash over you, to cleanse you, instead of hating them or not wanting them at all. So a real self-acceptance here. This also reminds me of the full moon. I believe it's going to be on Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. That's when I see this happening. I've got pain in my face continuously. Ooh, that is actually, I wonder if that's a Taurus thing. I'll have to double check for you, my love. I've got my notes around here. Internally, we've got the star, baby. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this is direction. Feeling like you've actually got direction internally. You are truly being guided here, Taurus, out of this sort of overwhelming energy here with the emotion, and with realizing that not only does your intuition exist, but it also tries to lead you in a positive direction that's more, it hits your taste buds a little bit better. So I do feel you're being divinely guided right now to keep the pace, Keep one foot on the ground, one foot in your emotions, staying grounded and leveled, which I know you guys are usually really good at, but within this process, you may find it just a little bit more difficult than usual, and Spirit's here to help you with that. They're giving you a guiding light internally so you know exactly which direction to go. So they're like, over here. You're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And you're going that direction. It does feel like there's also a calming down right now within internal arguments as well. Like, you know when you've got nothing to think about, so like you just argue with yourself, or you could like let, especially if you let your mind go on autopilot, your mind will just come up with stuff and you're like, you just kind of let it go. Spirit doesn't really want that for you this week. They want you to have a direction, like a more guided understanding internally. They don't want you to just go on autopilot. Not this week, Taurus, not this week. Yeah, and then your helpful energy here, 2 cards, Sacral Chakra and Rejoice in Celebration. Now, this is fire. This is sexual energy as well as creative energy. So you get a lot of confidence from this area, and self-acceptance as well, like with what your sexuality is, how you feel about that, how you process and like exude your creativity, how you express yourself is here. And with the 3 of Cups, it does feel like you might be doing that in like a friendship sort of realm, where maybe you're expressing yourself more with friends, or allowing other people to be in your space a little bit more than usual. However, I do feel like there's something with relationships here. Damn it. Great. But there is something with relationships here that you're kind of cutting off. Maybe there's a partner that talks to you a certain way and you're like, all right, that's enough. Or there's a partnership that's not working and you're kind of going in to cut it off, and then spending some time with friends. Now, this doesn't have to be like your romantic partner. God, please don't let it be, right? But it feels more like, I don't know, maybe somebody was really friendly with you before and now they're being a little feisty, and it's like, well, wait a minute, all right, that's enough. That type of vibe. But you're not letting anybody walk all over you. You're not letting anybody make you feel a certain type of way. You're going to feel what you want to feel because you said so. Thank you. And not only you, but the star, that internal guidance from God that's showing you what direction is going to make you happiest, what thought processes are going to make you happiest. That's what we're focusing on, not this. But if you do have to set a boundary, I can see you doing it in a snap, baby. Now let's get some advice here. And remember, guys, the biggest gifters will get a card after the reading, after the Zodiac readings. After the Zodiac readings. Advice for Taurus. There it is. There it is. Ooh, you would get to. You would get to. Oh, yay, awesome. Ooh, hey, Mark. How are you? So, you got 2 cards. First one, Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? And this is the first question. Now, look at all that water. Remember, we're clearing out this emotional body. You could be like working out this week to try and sweat out that old water. Maybe drinking, like, just keeping yourself hydrated as well is something this week. I don't know why, but there that is. But yeah, Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? And whatever it is, it's probably inside of you. And that's why it's triggering you. Somebody else is triggering you, so you can see that reflection in yourself, and you can say, oh, that's not it. Gotta cut that out. Yeah. And you could also be seeing, like, it could be positive things that you see in other people that, like, just piss you off. And you're like, oh, whatever, they're stupid. And it's like, wait a minute, why? Like, what the hell did they do? And then you realize, like, oh, I wish I could do that. But then you feel guilty because you didn't put in the work, or you just decided not to go that route. You still have a chance to do whatever you want. You're not late on anything, okay? So if you do see something that's triggering to you, realize that there's still the possibility of going down that direction if you so choose. Last one. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Now, this could be like, what would you like to feel next? This could be, what would you like to learn about next? Where would you like to travel to next? There's something that's in your mind, in your heart space, that's like tugging at you. Like, hey, I've always wanted to go to Ireland, or, you know, something like that. And that's what you're looking at. Also, where you've been called to journey to, I kind of feel like it could have even been a call from childhood as well. Like when you were a kid, you always wanted to be an ice skater. That was me. I really wanted to be an ice skater. But yeah, so that's kind of what it feels like here. Those bigger questions are being asked right now. You're asking yourself internally, and that's where you're going to find the answer, is internally there, Taurus. Let me get you guys an affirmation. Intuition is key when facts are out of focus. Intuition is key when facts are out of focus. Just saying. I am just saying. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Taurus, I think that it would be easier to find that inner star with some silence, or maybe a good cry. Like after a good cry, you feel real good. It could be one of those things. Aries. Yes. Overall energy for Aries this week, please. Let's get Aries' internal energy here for the week. Oh, okay. Helpful energy for Aries, please. I got my nails done. Clarification, please. Thank you. Anything for this? Or like the connection? All right. Ooh. First off, Aries, bottom of the deck. That's fire. Looks like a lot of manifestations are coming in this week. I think that about 6 months ago, you were manifesting something like, oh man, I want this so bad. Or like, wouldn't that be nice if I could have that? They're coming in. Maybe not all of them. And maybe not like 100%, but like they're starting to show their face in the sky. Like you see them start coming towards you. Some of them move a little bit faster than others, like smaller manifestations. And what God is trying to do here, I feel, is like give you a little bit of hope. Like you see one coming in, it's like, okay, great. I know that that one's coming in. I'm sure the other ones are coming in too. So that's first off. Your overall energy here for the week is third chakra. Now, this is what I'm saying, Aries. You guys are ready, able, and like just ready to like go after what it is that you want to go after here. And it could be because of that hope that you've just got reinserted in you because you're starting to see some of your manifestations come through. So with the third chakra here, there's activation within commitment. I feel now that you see a couple of them coming in, you feel more committed, or you feel ready to be more committed. That's also paired with the Seven of Swords. So for you, Aries, what I'm seeing here is like trying to figure out a different direction to go. Like if you would always go this specific direction, or like you always do things this specific way, I feel like Spirit's kind of like asking you to go a different way. Like don't do it the way you always do it. Maybe try something different. And a little decision that's different will make a big difference. So you don't have to like actively go like what full 180 here, but it does feel like you're being called to go about this new energy a different way. That way you can hold on to it longer and it can linger longer for you. And there's a lot of confidence here this week for you as well. Internally, I've got the moon. So this is perfect because we do have a full moon this week, and it does feel like every phase of the moon for you, especially during this month, has been like transformative. Like you learn a little bit more and a little bit more, and you get a little bit more confident, like, and then we reach this center sort of piece here with the full moon. It does feel like somebody's coming in to offer something, or you could be illuminated internally where you realize something and then you're ready to kind of set forth on what it is that you want to do. So yes, especially if you're stuck between two options or because you don't have enough information, this is you kind of like putting everything all together and realizing, oh, okay, well, this is what I want. And that's what that full moon does. Like when it's a new moon, it's the darkest time in the sky when it's a new moon. And when it's a full moon, it's the brightest time in the sky, other than the sun, right? But that's when you can see everything. And that's what I feel is happening for you, where you're kind of illuminated internally and you realize everything that you've already experienced and how much you've grown. I do feel there's an acceptance there. You could have a good cry this week as well, Aries. That kind of just releases all of that pent up experience. Helpful energy is financial and material changes paired with patience, baby. Once again, that's what I'm saying. Spirit's like sending you those manifestations in, but they're like, it's going to take patience though. Some of the manifestations that you get may be seeds as like a test of how good your hand is at actually growing something or nurturing it to growth is what I feel. So there could be planting here. You might realize that you have a green thumb. There's a lot of sexual, creative activity that's being upgraded for you as well. It's changing. Your intuition is also getting an upgrade here. I do feel like a marriage to the intuition is happening, where that's where you're creating your commitment. Like you're committing yourself to listening to yourself or your intuition. And then I feel like your conversation skills are going up as well. Like your communicative skills are really going through the roof this week. But there is a patience that's happening here. You've reached the end of one, I don't want to call it a cycle. Everybody calls it a cycle. I'd rather call it like the ending of a particular reality, and on the precipice of going into the new one. And the new one offers a lot of growth and a lot of space to bloom into who you're truly meant to be here, Aries. So that's a pretty big message, actually. What is Aries' advice, please? Oh, my sister's in Aries. So literally, hey Kai, my sister's in Aries, and like I love this for you guys. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. This is an alignment. Whether you believe in this or not, it's what I believe in. But I do feel like there's been past incarnations here on this planet. Yes, past lives that you have lived on this planet where you weren't able to fully come to like culmination with your goal here or with your promise to God. And now you're kind of bringing all of those lifetimes into one and aligning yourself with what you're meant to do here, which is be a teacher, a mystic, a priestess, and also devotion to yourself. Beautiful, we already know you are. But like it's a new devotion that you're finding within yourself that you're really acting on this week. And I think that's so fire. It's hot. Let's go, Aries. Okay. You are protected. If you feel it's right, leap. If you feel it's right, leap. And that's what I feel is happening. You guys are like noticing and you're building trust and commitment in what you're starting to see manifest in your life. Like I said, I would definitely look back 6 months ago to see what you guys were manifesting at that time. And yeah, that's what's coming to fruition now. Once again, it's little by little. That's why you got the patience card. So don't come at me if it's not all of them that you see. Okay, and that is it. All right, I'm done.